darling little shop in Solvang called Sweet Shop. And what's your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, tell us about it. Why did you end up in Solvang?
My parents had a pen pal in Oregon that sent her a book about the Oregon farmer, and my mother decided she wanted to come to the United States. And they printed the letter, and it was back in the day, it was 1950s, and it was back when you were sponsored. So we got 25 letters from people offering us jobs. So we went to a dude ranch in Wenatchee, Washington. When we got there, they said, oh, well, we bought a place in the San Ynez Valley, which is right here. And we had to go with them to pay our way, because they pay your way. And that's how we ended. I never left. My parents went to New Mexico. They liked Arizona and New Mexico.
Well, your parents went to New Mexico?
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah, I understand.
They loved it. They loved Arizona, and they loved New Mexico.
But you came here when you were
16.
and you went to high school in Solvang.
After going to a boarding school convent in Edinburgh, it was a shock.
England.
Going to high school here was a shock.
Oh, I bet.
I'd never been in a mixed school. I was all girls. Boarding school.
Gosh. What year was that?
That was 1955.
1955. So your parents settled here and you went to high school here, and so that was your whole life.
That was my whole life.
Who
I
did you-
stayed here. My parents left, and when they passed away, they were in New Mexico. Yeah, I got married and divorced, had 3 children, then remarried, and both my husbands are dead. And I don't know.
But your kids are here.
I have 2 boys and a girl, and then my daughter passed away from cancer when she was 42. And I raised her children. She had twins and a 20-year-old, 11-year-old twins when she died. And my son has 3 boys. He lives in Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah.
I have another son who has 1 boy, and he's a cancer research scientist at Davis University.
Oh, that's where my daughter's going to school.
And he's retired from that now.
Very cool. This is a beautiful store. So you work in the restaurant across the street. Who owns this
I
store?
worked at P. Soup Anderson's in Buellton for 27 years. Then I came here.
I love this store. Look at that counter, the copper counter. That's beautiful. Scalloped count. Where's the scallop? Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, the bit of Denmark, the one side of their dining room is all copper tables.
Yeah, we gotta go over there. You said.
And as you go to some of the stores, you will notice this wood carving. If you go to the Solvang restaurant, which is right down the street, you will see how this carving was done by a local guy.
Probably from Denmark.
I think his name was Ferdinand or something. They know more about it at the Solvang restaurant, but he did a lot of this carving.
Is he from Denmark originally?
Yes. And down here at the Solvang restaurant, the owner, he bought it from another Danish guy. And you'll notice in there how all this work is the same.
Is any of your husbands were Danish? What are their backgrounds?
One was English. One was, I don't know. My second husband was from Kansas.
Oh, wow. Very American.